I'm Lily, and today I'd like to show you how we can add pearl drops to our charisma images for that extra bit of detail. Now today I'm going to be working with the Tattered Lace Favourite Florist collection, and I've chosen this gorgeous hyacinth die to work with. Now as you can see, I've printed the charisma off and I've run the charisma through the die cutting machine with the die to get this gorgeous coloured image already. And you can see there's lots of detail in there, lots of shading and dimension and depth already. But we want to make it look even more special and give that extra touch of opulence and detail by adding some pearl drops to parts of the image. And don't forget, we can always do this with our charisma. We don't just have to stop at the point when we've die cut the artwork. We can be further embellishing those images for that special finish, and you'll find that it gives a real extra special touch to all your projects. So today I'm going to be working with the Cadence Liquid Jewellery coloured pearls, and I've chosen the metallic pearl colour just because I want a sort of off-white pearly sort of finish to the pearl drops, but there are of course lots of different colours within this range depending on the project that you're working on and the look that you want to create. So all I'm going to do is, first of all, what I'd always recommend when you are using pearl drops is just to test them out onto a piece of scrap paper, just to make sure you've not got any air bubbles or anything like that that's blocking the nozzle. And also it's always a good idea to practice your pearls first. Now if you do find that it's struggling to get the pearl paint to actually come out at the end, just get a stainless steel thin little pin and just unblock that nozzle. So as you can see, that is flowing quite nicely. So now onto my image itself. I'm just going to be adding pearls to the centres of these flowers just to really add a little bit of extra depth, dimension and detail and really bring the image to life. So this is a really quick technique, but it will give you that gorgeous finishing touch. Now I would recommend drying these pearl drops overnight just to make sure that they are completely dry. What you may find is it may look like they are dry and they may feel dry on the surface, but just in the inside of the pearl drop it might not be fully dry, so I definitely recommend trying to dry them overnight if you can. So as you can see, I've added a few little pearl drops onto there. You could actually be using self-adhesive pearls if you would prefer, but I find by using pearl drops you've got complete control. You can add very, very small pearls if you would like. If we allow them to dry, they will dry raised almost like a real pearl. If I bring in this one that I've done earlier, you can see that the pearls are already dry onto there. We've got that extra little bit of depth and dimension and detail, and it just really brings that charisma image to life. And don't forget, you could be doing this with any of your charisma die cut images at all, just for that extra special finishing touch.